found my gym bag yet. Hang on. I don't need to go to the gym today. Going to London. So yes, good morning. I'm very much looking forward to today because at Christmas time, me and my brother were given a very lovely present from our parents. I love my royal history. I love going to London. You've seen I've recently been at the World Championship darts. Now I'm going to go back to do a royal thing. I love my royal history. We're going to the Royal Albert Hall today to do a royal tour of the Albert Hall, followed by afternoon tea. But of course I wanted to make sure I do a little workout before I go because I'll be sitting on the train all day, and I wanted to do another fragrance video. So what are we doing today? Well, I've been doing a lot of face-offs, and I was going to actually review my new fragrances. I've actually got a couple of new Lush sprays. One's a collaboration with the film, or the musical Wicked, and Shaun the Sheep, Ossie Bottom. So you will see those coming up over the next couple of days. But today, I wanted to try again a bit of a face-off. I've done face-offs recently. I did a £5 fragrance, Could It Survive a Trip to the World Championship darts. Today we're going to put two against each other. We're going to do this one by Zara, so Pastry Cream Delight, or it's actually called Ultra Glitch 004 Dystopia, against Cinders by Lush. So another Lush versus Zara competition. This one essentially smells like marzipan. This one smells like a strawberry pastry. And I want to see which dessert-based fragrance essentially can get me through the day. So I'm going to do a run, going to spray them on me. We'll do a sort of bit of a checkpoint maybe halfway through the run to tell you which one I think is better. And then we're going to spray them after I get back. So I'll have a shower, spray them on, and then we'll just see which one gets me through the day more. Do I detect any? So I'll do an update on the walk down to the train station, or I think I should to take the car. So there'll be an update on the train, and then when we're in London, I'll do a few updates as well, and then we can determine an overall winner. So yeah, stop putting off, Harry. Need to get out there. See you out there. Apologies if I look a little pink using my microphone just because of the weather, but yes, the Albert Hall, the Royal Albert Hall. I love the Albert Hall. If you've not been to the Royal Albert Hall, make sure you go this year. Have a little look. If you're around London, what's on? There's some great musical performances there. I went to watch a James Bond film there with an orchestra. It was Skyfall, my favourite James Bond film. And you wouldn't have even known that it was an orchestra playing, because obviously the music actually in the film is really quite distinctive. We all know the James Bond music, and the orchestra were playing it live. It was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. It really was. You would not have known that it wasn't actually the music that was just being played on the screen. Amazing. So yeah, even if there's something there you might think, oh, I'm not sure if that's for me, go and have a look. Go and watch it. See if you like it. Because, to be honest, just the venue itself is great, so I'll get some good photos today. Anyway, it's super dark, as you can tell. My coat is reflecting at least. But let's talk about these fragrances now. So, Ultra Glitch from Zara versus Lush Cinders. Which one am I noticing more? Which one feels the most pleasant for my run? Well, the one that's definitely more noticeable so far is Ultra Glitch, the Dystopia Zara fragrance. And what I would say with that one is it's a lot sweeter. It's a lot sweeter. You get this lovely cream pastry vibe. It is so strong. It is a creamy strawberry. If you like strawberries and cream, this is the one to get. I did a review obviously of a Lush body spray the other day, Strawberry Feels Forever. This is a step up. This is what I want that one to be if you're going for a sort of strawberry and cream fragrance. Look, it's really synthetic. Zara made no secret of that wind. Zara made no secret of that. Back, it took my voice away there. The wind just blew my breath away. Anyway, so yes, it is a lovely strawberry fragrance, but it is very synthetic. But it's so pleasant. I always say synthetic fragrances, they're fine as long as they're done right. And on a day like today, look, you don't normally think sweet, creamy fragrances are going to be suited for running. And look, if this was the summertime, I wouldn't want this. But when it's 40-mile-an-hour winds, when it's raining, it's a bit more comfy, it's a bit more cosy, and I love it for a workout. Whereas Cinders, look, it's got that marzipan vibe, but it's not as heavy. It's not heavy, and it's quite different for Lush, because Lush like their heavy scents. But this one smells like a fragrance. It does. You know, they do great gourmands, but this one has got that element of class, sophistication about it, and I love the way they've utilised the almond. You know, when you think of like top fragrances, I look at Tom Ford Lost Cherry in a little bit of the same mould as this one, not in terms of scent, but it's that nutty note as much as it is the boozy note. And again, with the nut sort of accord in this, the almond accord in this, it does give a slightly boozy vibe to Cinders. And it's a great fragrance. It really is a real top fragrance, straight down the middle, unisex. But I think for my runners, we're about halfway through now. I'm going to give the point for my workout today to Zara Ultra Bitch Dystopia 004. Nice, memorable name. Just because it's that little bit more cozy, a little bit stronger. And I needed that this morning. When you're out at 20 past 6, half 6 to start with, sometimes you just need that something that's a little bit stronger and a bit more recognisable, a bit more cosy and sweet. Just to wrap you up like a blanket, like you would at home. So metaphorically, I'm doing that on my run. I'm going to trip over here, there's stones everywhere. Time to turn round into the wind. Harry wearing normal clothes? What is this? I'm normally wearing exercise stuff. So yes, run done 8 miles. In a bit of a rush now, but obviously I've had my shower. It's time to apply the fragrances again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're all probably judging me thinking he sprays a lot of his fragrance. I'm going to spray this is my new top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to put Cinders on. That is so strong, that fragrance. Do 8 for this one, just because again it is a bigger atomizer and it's limited edition. Don't want to lose too much. Do 9 on that. Right, so yeah, heading to the station in a minute. Then we'll go on the train. Then I'll do my second sort of review or checkpoint, essentially see which fragrance smells better, smells a bit stronger. I need to get myself ready. Look at me, I'm so underdressed. Not used to all this stuff, am I? But yeah, we'll do a second checkpoint on there. Then when we get to London, I'll do a third checkpoint. And then afternoon tea, I can do another update with them for you. Do I think I'll still smell the fragrances by then? Probably not. It's about 20 past 8 now. It's going to be 2:30, 2:45 by the time we're eating. So yeah, there's a lot of distance, a lot of journeys to make, and it is very windy out there. You may not be able to tell from the phone from the bit earlier, but it really is. So, right, stop putting this on, Harry. Stop talking to my phone. I need to get out there. Catch you in a bit. Okay, so we're off. We didn't walk down in the end because it was chucking it down, but at the moment it is Cinders. I can certainly smell more. It's really strong actually. Again, probably more because the atomizer is really heavy on it, but it's a really strong marzipan smell. It does feel more like a fragrance. The other one's so foody. It does smell, you know, because it's synthetic as well. It does smell a little bit like you've just doused yourself in a pastry. But the marzipan on Cinders is nice, and again, it's not overly heavy. So at the moment, that's winning for this round. I am freezing. Everyone's already here because it's the change of the guard at 11 o'clock. Didn't think this through, but Buckingham Palace got a load of scaffolding at the moment. Doesn't look quite as nice, does it? But yeah, what we're doing, heading down. I feel at the moment I'm so wrapped up, I can't smell either fragrance, but I think both will still be there. It's only like 11 o'clock, well, literally 5 past 11, I think. So yeah, I'll give you another update when we get to the shops. Right, well the police aren't letting us through now, so I might as well give you an update anyway. So what can I smell? To be honest, I'm getting both, but the one that's really strong is that strawberry cream. Again, I think the synthetic notes, they always tend to last a little bit longer, and I think in this case with Zara, it does really well. Only thing I would say with this one, it's starting to become a little bit cloying. Like, as much as I really like it in the opening, after about 5 or 6 hours, I think I'm a bit bored of that pastry smell, but it is very pleasant, it's very unique. But I think it's one of those bottles, if you had 30 ml of it, it'd probably be enough. But I certainly recommend Zara Dystopia. But yeah, Cinders is there. Again, it's a little bit lighter on the marzipan. It's not as sweet as some of the Lush fragrances, but that's pleasant. That one I feel is a little bit more wearable, maybe because it's more of a transition season, where I do think Zara fragrance is definitely more winter time, a bit more cosy, but I do think you can certainly wear Cinders throughout the year, which is why I wish they wasn't limited edition. But I think for now, I'm saying Zara is winning in terms of longevity. It's about 20 minutes now till our tour starts, so I need to hurry up. I'm in Whole Foods in London, a little bit of local knowledge for if you never know where a toilet is, because London's a nightmare to find toilets, especially free ones. Whole Foods in London, if you have something to eat here, perfect. Honestly makes it so much easier. But quick update now, it's 12:30. Sorry, it's Just going to quickly smell my top, see what we can detect. To be honest, the only one I'm now picking up at the moment is that strawberry smell, but obviously that might just be because I've got so many layers on. There's so many other smells, obviously being in a toilet, as you know what I mean. But that cream pastry smell is still there. Again, if I had it sprayed on my neck, I don't think I'd really want it now, but that's just me. Maybe other people do. It is very heavy scent, very nice, very mass pleasing, but it's so gourmand. But yeah, maybe too much now, but it's okay, especially as it's under this layer, so it's not a problem at all. Anyway, need to get to the tour, get some photos for you. Here we are, this isn't bad, is it? Just about to get our afternoon tea, done the tour, it's very good. Can't smell much fragrance now. Right, you ready? Look at this. This is not bad at all.
Yeah, there's some stories to tell.
And we've got scones and cake later on, so it can't be bad, can it?
Have a good time.
Right, let's try a bit of caviar. Never tried it before.
Yeah, it'll be good.
I'm a fan.
We have all the street flavor, banana bread without strawberry.
Oh, blimey.
Okay, one pistachio and one carrot.
You know, those pumpkin seeds. Banana bread is literally my favourite. That was delicious, but I'm not sure what I can smell now. I don't know if it's fragrances or just the desserts, because I've just had banana cake. My brother's just had a pistachio cake. Yeah, I feel like the Zara fragrance now has just been overshadowed by the actual food rather than the one that smells like food. So we are currently walking down Carnaby Street, but it is like nearly 7 o'clock now, so it's about, what, 10 hours ago since I bought the fragrance. It's a long time ago. Can't smell them at all. We've been in so many fragrance shops, but I can't tell you what fragrances they are, so they've overpowered essentially what I had on earlier. But in terms of longevity for both of them, they both probably lasted 6 or 7 hours, and that isn't bad, especially when you're in a place like London when there's so many smells. Again, if you were in an office environment with Cinders or Dystopia 004, Ultra Glitch, long names for these Zara fragrances. To be honest, you probably would smell it more, but obviously, you know, when you've got trains and all these things, there are so many different distractions as well, and you've also got to consider that when you buy them. But I'm going to say, overall, if I had to pick one, I'd still go Cinders. I'd edge Cinders just because it's not as cloying. That nuttiness gives a slightly boozy vibe, which makes it a bit more expensive. And I quite like the fact that, as much as I'd wish it was out a little bit more through the year, the fact it's limited edition does give it that element of you must get it when it comes around. And yeah, as I said, the Zara one, I tried a one in Liberty today called Side Story. It's Hotel Lobby, actually, the brand Side Story. That one smells very much like Ultra Glitch. It's a lot more expensive, but it's got that pastry vibe, and I think a lot of fragrances are going to go more into that mould now, particularly brands that are a bit cheaper, because you can make them as synthetic notes. So I'm going to say Cinders wins this one. I've not smelled anything that replicates that smell, and it's high quality. It's one that I think Lush need to make sure they bring back next year as well, alongside Passion fruit fragrance. It is delicious. So they're the two to look out for, Cinders and Passion. If you can get them when they come back on the shelves, because they are limited edition, please get them. That is it for today. I've had a great day. I definitely recommend, beyond the fragrance, I recommend both of those, but Royal Albert Hall tour, if you're in London, definitely get the afternoon tea. You have to get the afternoon tea with the tour. The tour's only 1 hour, afternoon tea's an hour and a half. Obviously we chose to eat the cakes there. We were the only two that managed to do that. Everyone else seemed to take them home in these nice Albert Hall boxes, but I think it's great. If you like fancy food, which I don't normally have, to be honest, and fancy tea, then you're on to a winner there. But it's been a great day, and it's finally dry now. Do some more reviews tomorrow, so yeah, look forward to getting out for a run in the morning. Catch you later.